Yeah.
You keep saying job descriptions for the public safety. What are you actually going to have your department do? EMR, EMT, or just fire?
Well, we have, we'll still be doing medicals, just like we run the police department runs on them all. We had EMTs, we don't any longer. What I've told the police department staff is we are not going to come in and order anyone to say you will go to fire training. We're just not going to.
Oh no, I meant from Lino Fire. Are you just going to do fire? Or?
Well, I think as all of our organizations we're going to be doing response plans, and actually we're going to be doing those for our current model within the very next probably weeks because of the new CAD system. And so we're going to be evaluating all of those medical response and which medicals we're going to be going on and which medicals we won't be going on both police and fire on both ends. So we need those advanced certifications in medical, both in the police, and it would be offered to our staff in the fire or in the police department, the current members as well, if they decide they want to get back to that EMT certification, that those that were. But again, the model that I'm looking to build is kind of have a, for lack of a better term, the analogy I've been using with our staff is on a football team you have an offense and a defense, right? Well, in this public safety model, we're going to have a fire service and a police service. And although there may be members cross-trained in both disciplines, if you're on duty as a cop and there is a fully involved fire, you will respond to that as a cop, as a police officer, not as a firefighter, and do cop things. Now there might be some benefits to that where maybe they can, because of if they're certified in both, maybe they can start prepping hydrants or doing those types of things, but we won't be carrying around turnout gear. So when you think of it, the public safety models that are out there, Woodbury has a model where you could be in this uniform and 10 minutes later be in the turnout uniform. That's really, we're not deep enough. We don't have the numbers to support that model of full-time staff. The model that I think more closely parallels what we're trying to build would be the New Brighton model. And that is you may have people cross-trained, but when they're in a role, they're in that role. So for medical, I think there's a lot that we're going to be looking at under the current configuration and current model, and that will lead us down the road for what we have in the future. But without a doubt, we have to have fire staff that has those above first responder medical certifications. And actually, some of the job descriptions that are in draft form right now have some of that articulated, the EMTs or those types of qualifications.